Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another VinnyVid Productions. This is going to be part 2 of the upper level build. But before we get out there, I want to give a special thanks to Mr. George Blair. He not only helped me with the construction of the tables and mounting the tables onto the framework, but George is also very knowledgeable with computers. About a couple of weeks ago or whatever, I told him that every time I had to upload a new video, I had to delete an old video. So George says, I'll handle that for you. I said, okay. So the next time he came over, which was the last time that he came over, last Thursday I think it was, he brings over a hard drive. And not only did he bring the hard drive over, but he also installed it into my computer. In addition to that, he also brought me 2 CD drives because mine was broken, it wasn't working or whatever. Anyhow, I want to thank you, George. I don't know what to say about that, just a great big thank you, and you're welcome to come over here and run trains whenever you want, especially because you got that new locomotive now. Past couple of times that George has been here, he brought his buddy Joe over, and Joe is now my buddy. Joe is, I believe, both of them are my elders. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what, Joe is a hard worker, and basically whatever I told him to do, he would do it, no questions asked. Anyhow, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, and I hope you're watching this video. The next thing I want to talk about is, man, I was disappointed in those cans. I saved them up for 3 years, and I thought 145 or how many cases I had would be at least 100 pounds. Nope, not even close. I wound up with approximately 60 pounds of cans. Anyhow, I'm not going to wait another 3 years to accumulate another 50 pounds. There's no way. I might be dead before then. But anyhow, now that all of that's been said, we'll get you out to the layout. Of course, I don't have enough track to finish everything, so I'm using all these little bits and pieces to see what it looks like. So anyhow, we'll get out to the layout now, and I'll show you the progress that's been going on. But first we'll do a short clip on the cans. It'll be the final one on the cans. I hope you guys had fun watching that. It was okay, and actually I got it done a lot quicker than I thought I would. So anyhow, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, you're looking at the last of my cans that I need to crush up. I'm a little bit disappointed because after 3 years I thought I'd have a lot more than what I have right now. As you can see right there, there's 8 bags. Each bag weighs 7 pounds. So if you do your math, it's only 56 pounds. With this and what's in that bag right there will give me probably about 60 pounds. Anyhow, I had a question from Tom Bensky. And Tom, this is the reason why I had to crush the cans. It is not required, but right there, you see 143 12 packs of Coca-Cola, or empty soda cans. I could not fit that into my Toyota, no matter how I tried. So, that's the reason why I'm crushing them. Anyhow, I guess now that all the can fun is over, we'll go ahead and get the rest of this video going. Stay tuned and we shall be right back. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, here we are back out at the layout. Now that we had the test run done and had fun with the soda cans, it's time to get back to business. So, everything here that I showed you in the previous update video is going to remain the same all the way around. I did borrow a piece of track from that turnout to that turnout because I wanted to see how I can arrange the other end of this layout. Now in this area right here, it's pretty big and empty and open and stuff, so I thought maybe I'd put a little bit of a farmland there. We'll see how that goes. Alright, and if you remember in the test run, we went all the way up to right about there. Anyhow, let me reposition myself and I will show you what I have done since then. Okay, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, since then what I've done was add a depot, which I borrowed from the Glendale area just to get an idea how it's going to look. I'm also going to have a maintenance away track back there, as Joe G tells me there is one there. And maybe over here, maybe a couple of DPM buildings, or maybe I'll scratch build, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And then on this side of town, it starts to get pretty barren and starts getting into the northern part of Wickenburg, and we come across the Hassayampa River. I'm trying to work all of this out, just trying to get an idea of how it's all going to look. It is all mountains on each side of the bridge, and then when we come out of the Hassayampa River, the next town we're going to hit is Matthey. Okay, Matthey I'm going to include in this layout because it's got one important feature. I'm not going to be able to duplicate the entire thing, but Matthey is the place that has a Y, and the Y part of it actually connects to the California-Arizona Railroad, which is the Seligman subdivision. I'm going to have a siding in here that's going to carry probably about 13 cars. Excuse me. And what you see there as far as mountains is basically how this whole area is going to look. Now the Y I'm going to have come off here and run it back to the backboard, and then the same thing with that one. I'll take it and run it off and give the impression that it's actually going to do the Y. I wish I had the room to do it, but you know, like I'm really compressing this layout. But anyhow, still got to buy some more L brackets to put under here. George and his buddy Joe, who is now becoming my buddy, were here a couple of days ago helping me to get this framework done, this mounted, and this mounted. And I appreciate his help. And I think I mentioned that all in the intro here. But anyhow, now all I need to do is get some track, and we'll be able to have a run all the way down from Phoenix up to that point. And then when I can afford to get more track, I'll punch through the wall and we'll continue the layout all the way to the end. Anyhow, hope you guys like this video, this update, and as always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are welcome. For now, that's all folks. BNSF 6951 out.